So I might be like the worst person to like pronounce names. So this guy is saving up for a pair of Beats Studio 3 headphones that cost $180. He currently saves $65 from his birthday money and is planning on tutoring students at a rate of $10 an hour. So again, the way that these lessons work, I want you guys to read the first question and then pause the video to see if you get this, and then unpause it to see if you get the same answer that I do, and then do the same thing with question 2 all the way through question 5. Okay, so how much money does he still need to be able to buy the headphones? So go ahead and pause the video, come up with your answer, and then unpause the video. Okay, so you should have gotten 180 minus 65, which is $115. Okay, how many hours would he have to tutor to make the amount of money that he needs? How do you know? Okay, so go ahead and pause the video. All right, so what you should have gotten is 115 divided by 10, which is 11.5 hours. And you knew this because 10 times 11.5 is 115. So he would need to work like 12 hours tutoring. All right, question 3. Write an expression that represents the total amount of money that he would have saved if he worked X hours. Okay, so go ahead and pause your video. All right, so what you should have gotten is 65 plus 10x. Okay, question 4. Write an equation that involving x that can be used to find the number of hours he has to work to save up for the headphones. So go ahead and pause the video. If you get stuck, what should the equation equal? What should be on the other side of the equation? So take the equation separately and see what happens. So go ahead and pause the video. All right, so go ahead and unpause the video. And now what you should have had is 65 plus 10x is equal to 180, where 65 is the amount saved. This is dollars per hour tutoring. And then cost of the headphones. Okay, after buying the headphones, he decides he's going to start tutoring into a real business. He's going to turn his tutoring into a real business. The cost of getting the business cards made and buying some supplies is $189. After paying these costs, he'll put the rest of the money he earns in the bank. How much money will he put into the bank if he tutors 25 hours? Okay, so go ahead and pause the video. All right, so you should have gotten 10 times 25 minus 189, which is $61. Okay, write an expression that represents the money he puts into the bank account after working X hours. So I'm going to pause the video. All right, what you should have gotten is 10x minus 189. Oops. Minus 189. Okay, so his goal is to put $200 in the bank account for his savings. How much will he earn and how much would he need to earn in order to have $200 saved? So go ahead and pause the video. All right, so you have to have $200 plus the $189 in supplies. So you have to have $389. Okay. All right, how many hours is he needed to tutor to reach his goal? So go ahead and pause the video. If you gotten stuck, how would you write the equation? When you solve the equation, can you work a fraction of an hour? So go ahead and pause the video. All right, so what you should have gotten is 10x, so that represents the amount of money he can make for the number of hours he has, plus 189, which is the cost of the supplies, is equal to 200. So I add 189 to both sides. Oh my gosh. So I get 10x is equal to 389 divided by 10. So then I get x is equal to like 38.9 hours. So then basically he has to work 39 hours. Okay, and that's it for this lesson.